Hey there, it's Mr. Herman back again with another video. This time we're going to be solving a quadratic equation by factoring. This is a trinomial. It's three terms, x squared term, an x term, and a constant. We need to have them all on the same side to factor, so the first thing we're going to do is subtract 15 from both sides. That'll give us 2x squared minus 7x plus 15 equals 0. Now at this point we want to take the a times c, because we can't just use a is not equal to 1 here. 2 is a here. We can't take that and just factor the c out. We need to take 2 times 15. So to do that, I missed my, sorry, that's a negative 15 right there. So it's 2 times negative 15, which is going to be negative 30. And negative 30, we're going to break down those little chart like we did in class into its factors. So we get 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. And then if you notice, since 30 is negative here, that means one of these has to be negative. So to decide which one's negative, we're going to look back at b. b is a negative 7. We're going to be finding the sum of these two numbers, or in this case their difference, because one's negative. So to figure out which one it is, we just have to look at this negative here, and we know that the bigger one has to be negative if the sum of these two numbers is going to be negative. So make these all negative. And you might already see which one it is, and that's great if you do, but if you don't, we'll keep working through it. So find the sum is negative 29, negative 13, there we go, negative 7, negative 1. So the one we want is this one right here. So now we're going to replace b, which is negative 7, with 3 and negative 10. So copy down the 2x squared and copy down the negative 15. That's a negative 15 from up there. And then bring these two over here with x's, because they are replacing this 7x. We talked in class about how it's a little bit easier if you don't put the third term as negative because of factoring. It's not a big deal, and you can easily do it still, but we thought we'd keep it, so try to keep this out of the negative position. So put it as minus 10x plus 3x. Then we're going to group these for factoring. You group the first two, and then you group the second two, leaving the plus sign in the middle. And then we hit the greatest common factor out of each of these. So the greatest common factor of this one is 2x. And when we factor it out, we get x minus 5. Bring the plus sign down. Here we take a 3 out. And again, if I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause it so you can write this stuff down. Now notice one of the key things we have, like a red flag I said in class. Remember you stay, we got to make sure these two are the same. And they are. So this x minus 5s are both the same, which means we're on the right track, we're doing well. Now you make it 2x plus 3. That comes from here, 2x plus 3. And the other one's going to be the same as this one. You just need one of them though. And after that, we set both parts. Remember the zero product property states that if something times something equals 0, then we can set both parts equal to 0. And then we solve for this one by subtracting 3 from both sides. And then dividing by 2. So x equals, for this one, negative 3 halves. And this one, just add 5. Remember, this is a quadratic, so you're going to have two solutions. Here's one of them, here's the other one. You should always, as we talked about before, substitute them back in the original problem. Make sure when you use the negative substitution that you put parentheses around it when you put it in here.